Good morning, friends. I welcome all of you on the behalf to the Point with Abhishek Misra YouTube channel. Today, just we are going to talk with you in reference of should a police officer like sub inspector and more than above to DGP. In this present scenario, what is relevancy of English for a police officer? So, with my experience, I am just going to share with you when wherever I am posted, there is a person, there is a most of officers, those come from the other departments and starts speaking English like something that whatever they have to say to you. So, being a police officer, definitely I request, all sub inspectors and probationers also with my friends. Those are they completed training with me, and also 24 or 46 sub inspector have been finally recruited in the government of Bihar, and now they are about to uh, sit their training to be started in the very forthcoming time, very soon in the forthcoming time. So at first I would like to advise you should have some piece of English that you can communicate to the people, because when you are a SHO, because sub inspector is called by born SHO, means that SHO stands for station housing officer. It is also called in the rural area daroga. Daroga is used in a British era, but when British era eradicated from India, now this has been changed in Sub Inspector SI, and Police Department SI is also called by born SHO. Means if you are selected sub inspector, after probation you may be placed as a SHO. SHO stands for station housing officer. Generally in layman term it is known as thana prabhari. Means if you talk about the literally Hindi meaning of station housing officer, generally it is called bhar sadhak adhikari. So that is the very ingredient post in police department just you are going to hold. When the other department officers come to your police station and starts talking to you about something, uh, those those officers for which purpose they have visit your police station and they ask something to you, they starts talking in English, so you will feel same when you are placed as a SHO, and just like junior sub inspector, just like me, in very few days I met my senior officers like as an NIS officers. Those are those had come from my district headquarters, and now he continuously talked to me 20 minutes in English. So he was also impressed by me, and I feel good because I was sub inspector in BSF, and that time my English was good because I used to preparing for the CPU and banking examination, and I completely read out 3.5 years the Hindu regularly, and that before 6 and 7 years my English was so that in written, in reading, and in speaking, in three stages I was good at English. But now when the I leave out the syllabus of SSC and banking, and just I turned after being sub inspector in BSF, I started preparing for the Bihar SI and Bihar related examination like as BPSC. So my English is got slow down. So I also advise all student those prepare for the sub inspector in Bihar police, they have whether they have been finally selected, whether they are by my batchmates, definitely you should have some piece of English. So they definitely should have understanding power of some piece of English that they can communicate to the other people. And those student, uh, I am not talking only for my batchmates, whether the newcomers 2446 sub-inspector have been selected in Bihar Police, and now they are in their in their recruitment. There is a stay in High Court. As soon as they are cleared, they will be joined in Bihar Police Academy. In this time, if you have time, you should learn piece of English that you can communicate to the people. It is not necessary that you should have very fluent English, but you should have understanding and that you can communicate. When the other department officers come to you and start asking to you in English, then you will feel shame. And when you have some piece of knowledge in English, so you will also communicate, and you will feel good, because I have already told you a senior IS officers had come in my police station, and he was just talking to me continuously 20 minutes in English language. He was also impressed after talking to me. So you should have, and the newcomers, they have just already taken examination for 2213 candidates. I would not like to suggest you that you should learn in this process in English language. They have to only focus on your mains examination after setting out pre-results. When you complete your final process, means pre-mains, physical, medical and final merit list, after setting out, you would have time 2 or 3 months. In this time you can learn how to speak English. I am not asking like that you have to be a good orator like as cameraman, like as news publishers, but you have some piece of English that you can communicate only to your senior officers and other department, because you are an IU. IU means investigating officers. You will be given case, and you might go in other state to capture convicts. So where if you have been sent Tamil Nadu, if you sent in South India and other some very weak places, so you will have to just communicate in English to ask something, and you have to just go through the in Tamil Nadu. When I was in BSF, I feel in Karnataka there are very modern police station, modern police officers. They use maximum time in English languages, whether you have to talk to in English, either English or in Tamil Nadu, in Tamil. So that is a very difficult. In Karnataka, they used to ask in English and Kannada. So for being a Bihari, we have to only one way that we have to communicate in English. So I request all my batchmates and newcomers, those they have to join Bihar Police Academy. In this time, if you have time, you can learn a piece of English that after learning you will not have to be shamed before your senior and other department when you are being sent in other state for raid. So this is my advice. You can go through. Thank you friends. Bye. We will meet. Don't forget, tomorrow I will be live on YouTube by 2 p.m. So we will discuss everything about the aspect of BPSSC cutoff, whatever I have given to you, and also other examination like NTPC, SSC, bank. In personal experience, when I was railway, whether you want to ask, you can ask me anything. I would answer you by 2 p.m. tomorrow. Don't forget. Thank you friends. Bye.